Imagine sticking your head inside a live particle accelerator. One man did, and what happened next is stranger than science fiction. This is the incredible, true story of Anatoli Bugorski. The year is 1978, at the height of the Cold War. Deep within the Soviet Union, at the Institute for High Energy Physics in Protvino, a young scientist named Anatoli Bugorski was working on the U-70 synchrotron, the largest particle accelerator in the Soviet Union. This facility was shrouded in secrecy, a key part of Soviets' ambitious nuclear research program. Its purpose was to smash protons together at nearly the speed of light, unlocking the fundamental secrets of matter. The work was groundbreaking, but also incredibly dangerous. On that fateful day, July 13th, a piece of equipment malfunctioned. The safety mechanisms designed to prevent anyone from entering the accelerator tunnel while it was running had failed. Believing the beam was off, Anatoli leaned into the chamber to inspect the faulty part. In that split second, a proton beam, just a few millimeters wide but carrying immense energy, shot through his head. He saw a flash brighter than 1,000 suns, but felt no pain. He walked out of the chamber, understanding the gravity of what had just happened. He had absorbed a dose of radiation hundreds of times the lethal limit. The beam entered through the back of his skull and exited through his nose. His face swelled up beyond recognition. Doctors were called in, but they gave him only days, maybe weeks, to live. They moved him to a specialized clinic in Moscow, fully expecting to study the effects of a fatal radiation dose. But Anatoli Bugorski didn't die. Instead, something bizarre happened. The left side of his face, where the beam had passed through, became paralyzed. Over the years, this side of his face seemed to freeze in time. While the right side aged normally, developing wrinkles, the left side remained smooth and unnervingly youthful. He also lost hearing in his left ear, replaced by a constant, maddening ringing sound, tinnitus. And for the rest of his life, he would suffer from occasional but severe epileptic seizures. Due to the secretive nature of the Soviet nuclear program, his accident was classified. For over a decade, the world knew nothing about it. Anatoli, against all odds, returned to his work. He even completed his PhD and continued his career as a physicist, becoming a sort of reluctant poster boy for Soviet radiation medicine. He was living proof that a human could survive an incident that should have been instantly fatal. However, his life was far from easy. After the fall of the Soviet Union, the secrecy surrounding his case faded, but new struggles emerged. He applied for disability status but was denied. He wanted to offer himself for study to Western researchers, but he couldn't afford to leave Russia. He was a medical marvel, a man who had stared into the heart of an atom smasher and lived, yet he was largely forgotten and left to deal with the consequences on his own. Anatoli Bugorski's story is a chilling reminder of both the incredible power harnessed by science and the profound resilience of the human body. He is a man who literally saw a light no one else has ever seen, a man whose face tells a story of time, radiation, and survival against impossible odds. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to like and subscribe for more incredible tales from the history of science.